Lecture problem 2. A physics student is driving home after class. The car is traveling at 14.7 meters per second when it approaches an intersection. The student estimates that he is 20 meters from the entrance of the intersection when the traffic light changes from green to yellow and the intersection is 10 meters wide. The light will change from yellow to red in 3 seconds. The maximum safe deceleration of the car is 4.0 meters per second squared, while the maximum acceleration of the car is 2.0 meters per second squared. Should the physics student decelerate and stop, or accelerate and travel through the intersection? First, let's put together a simple diagram to be able to conceptually discuss this question. Notice that the car at the moment when the light turns to yellow is 20 meters from the entrance of the intersection, and the intersection itself is 10 meters wide. We are going to set the system coordinate, which means the x-axis, to point in the same direction of motion, and its origin to be 20 meters before the entrance. In the case when the student decides to decelerate the car, the information that is known to us for that motion is the following. That is part A. The initial velocity v0 is known to equal 14.7 meters per second. Since the car is decelerating, eventually at some point in time is going to come to a rest, meaning that the final velocity is going to equal 0. The other information that is also provided in the question is the rate of deceleration. Since the car is moving towards the right, which is the chosen positive x, therefore the deceleration A is equal to negative 4.0 meters per second squared. Notice that the timing of the lights is not important at all in this case, because all we need is to stop the car before it enters the intersection. So we have only 20 meters to be able to do that. As a result, the best kinematics tool that can be used to find out the displacement of the car is the v squared equals v initial squared plus 2a x minus x0. Notice that this relationship is time independent. The final velocity, as I stated earlier, equals to 0. The initial velocity is equal to 14.7, make sure you square it, plus 2 times the deceleration equals to negative 4.0 meters per second squared, times the final position x minus the initial position, which equals 0. Solving for the position x, we obtain 27.0 meters. Notice that this position x that equals 27 meters also represents the magnitude of the displacement as well as the distance traveled by the car, because the car is moving along a straight line and in one direction all the time. Clearly, the 27 meters is beyond the 20 meters allowed by the car to come to a stop. Therefore, the car is going to end up making a stop in the middle of the intersection, which is not good. Because the deceleration option did not work, that does not necessarily mean that the acceleration option is going to work, because the acceleration option is strictly dependent upon the timing of the lights. Maybe the timing of the lights is defective. So let's study the second option, which is accelerating the car and try to clear the intersection before 3 seconds. Therefore, in part B, the information that is known to us is the initial velocity, which equals to 14.7 meters per second. The other information known to us also is the time t, which equals to 3.0 seconds. Finally, the acceleration of the car, as given in the question, equals positive 2.0 meters per second squared. Based on this information that is known to us, the best mathematical equation that can allow us to solve for the displacement is the one that relates the displacement to time. It's the equation that says x equals x0 plus v0 t plus 1/2 at squared. The position x is going to equal x0, which is set up by design to equal 0. The initial velocity is equal to 14.7 times the time t, which equals to 3.0 seconds, plus 1/2. The acceleration equals to 2.0 meters per second squared. The time t equals to 3 seconds, but make sure you square it here. Solving for the position x, we obtain 53.1 meters. As I stated earlier, this position x also represents the magnitude of the displacement as well as the distance traveled. Therefore, the car is going to be able to clear the 30 meters before the period of 3 seconds is going to elapse. And obviously, this is the option that the student driver has to take. Decelerating with 20 meters left before the entrance of the intersection is very small distance to bring a car to a stop. Therefore, most people will accelerate and try to clear the intersection.